Talk on the best game in the world, Spyro. And we're going to talk about pro wrestling. What is interesting about pro wrestling? Why do people still like pro wrestling? Isn't The Rock now a movie star and hasn't Austin retired? Yes, you are right about both of those people. So, on Sports Talk, this is the simple thing that I am going to try and convey. As a modern day fan, oh for God's sake, as a modern day fan, what do you have to do in order to enjoy pro wrestling? What makes it enjoyable? What makes you watch pro wrestling without thinking about that it's fake? Without thinking, you know, oh my God, you know, such great athletes but such terrible actors, you know? Well, there is one solution, and it's actually a fairly good one. Don't watch WWE. And that may sound stupid because everyone like, well, it's WWE. They are pro wrestling. It's like, you are correct, sir. They are the ones that are responsible for the mainstream success of pro wrestling. But that doesn't mean that they can't be responsible for killing it eventually. Some companies enjoy great success and then later on they go out of business. WWE is nowhere close to going out of business, but they are not as good as they used to be. And you can tell because during the Attitude Era in the early 2000s, there were well over 10 million wrestling fans watching every week. They can barely get over 2 million now, you know, for a WWE show. And that's Raw, the longest running TV show in history. Raw is crap. SmackDown is crap. The ideas are tested and picked by a senile old man, and the talent, although are very talented, are being given absolute bullshit from their creative department to either say, do, or just not do. In most of the roster's cases, most of them don't actually get anything to do. I think it's amazing how bad WWE is for a billionaire company with all of these amazing talents. And because of that rant that you just heard, that's your first thing. If you want to enjoy wrestling, you've got to get rid of WWE. Now, I will make an exception. Watching NXT, their quote-unquote development brand, is very good. Like, I would say NXT right now is probably the second most entertaining wrestling show on television right now. It's available US Network. It's also available in on the WWE Network, I believe. Still. Oops. So that's what you got to do. You can watch NXT. NXT's great, but if you want to be a pro wrestling fan, if you want to be able to say I love professional wrestling and be able to say it without making yourself feel like a dork or a geek, just say anyone else but WWE. Watch Ring of Honor, watch New Japan, watch AEW, watch NWA on YouTube, a 1-hour show every Tuesday. It's fabulous. It's based on like an 80s set. They've got some of the best wrestlers of the modern era, a couple of ex-WWE guys, and it's only a 1-hour long show, and they do something in that show which I have not been able to, which I can't get from a week of WWE. And with NXT, SmackDown, and Raw, you have 7 hours of WWE every week. Like, that's a lot of shit wrestling. That's a lot of shit wrestling. You need the good stuff, and you need the shorter times as well, because no one wants to watch wrestling for 7 hours a week. I mean, it's too much. It's too much. And like I said, if the product was good, then maybe people like me wouldn't think it was too much. But the fact of the matter is that it is too much. It is much too much, and it is too much crap. And that is being very nice to the WWE. So, bottom line, what are my personal recommendations if you want to enjoy the joys that professional wrestling, the buffet table of professional wrestling has to offer? Watch your local promotions. Watch NWA on YouTube. Watch AEW, which if you're in the UK, you can watch on ITV Hub or just, the ITV player online. That's available on Thursdays if you're in the USA. It's live Wednesday nights, the same time as NXT. and they're just such good shows. They are really good shows. And yeah, what else can I say but that? If you watch a wrestling show and you think, fuck, that was actually enjoyable, then that's fine. But you watch WWE and you think, how? Why? How? That makes no sense. Why would he say that? Why would he do this? Why didn't he do that? And it's because that someone with a script told them to do so. And usually the person with the script isn't involved with wrestling. Half the wrestling creative team in WWE know nothing about wrestlers. They are drama writers. They're sitcom writers. They're just random writers, and it's terrible. So if you want to enjoy wrestling, boycott WWE except for NXT, and watch basically anything else, because it will restore your faith in what is an entertaining sport at the end of the day. So we're going to continue the sports talk with another chapter just now, but this is the one on WWE. Good luck if you want to watch WWE.